Rest in peace, a little curl, nigga. Nigga, we was dogs, then you turned to a bitch. That's how these niggas switch. Money made niggas think they real, nigga, I'm not convinced. You ain't done none of this. Came up under this. Can't even run your bitch. Y'all niggas ain't running shit. Look, you ain't really got no chips. You ain't got a clout like this. All you do is post pics. Dick ride on niggas' coat tip. Look, it was me and Bo Crip on the yard back in 06. You was on whole shit. Acting like we ain't know the shit. Look, now I'm control the shit. I ain't gotta show the shit. Money long like I grow the shit. Did it on my own, I ain't knowing shit. Niggas on bogus shit. Got me on rugged shit. Mid curl in the stolen whip. Swerving on the east, nigga don't trip. Look. Kept it all on the bitch. Stacking all on my chips. We was hitting them licks. We just tryna get rich, nigga. We just tryna get rich. Yeah. We just tryna get rich. No cap, no frauds, I had to put that shit on pause. You do this shit for the bras, I do this shit for a real cause. Shout out to all my dogs who doing time behind them walls. Accepting all your calls, and when you touch, it's time to ball. See, I've been out here standing tall, how many of y'all done been involved? Niggas ain't been involved in the type of shit that they can't solve. We come from a different cloth, stop playing games, we know you soft. You ain't take no real loss, all you niggas do is floss. See, I've been out here dripping sauce, nigga. See, I've been out here calling shots, nigga. They say I'm moving like a boss, nigga. I paid the cost for every loss, nigga. Yeah, tryna get rich. Kept it all on the bitch. Stacking all on my chips. We was hitting them licks. Just tryna get rich, nigga. We just tryna get rich. Yeah. We just tryna get rich. Kept it all on the bitch.
Yeah. Check. Stone P. Rest in peace, Stone P.
Yeah, man. That shit was hard too. That was a new drop?
Yeah, it was. It's like 8 months old. I never heard it neither. I was like, oh, this kind of hard. Let me play this. Let me start the show off with something like this.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah, he did his thing on that.
That shit was.
What's up, man? Happy Thursday to you. We here, we ready. Yeah, buddy.
I'm here, man. We up. Ready for the lights.
Like it sucks. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
That's
bro.
all I was gonna really say.
No, I was gonna say it sucks.
It sucks. I'm listening.
So this is what I was gonna say. It sucks that I'm paying more attention to his music now that he's no longer with us, but I wasn't familiar with his music when he was with us. You know what I mean? But it's true. You get a little more interested, and it's just too bad it can't be that energy can't be done while he's here. Am I making sense? I just feel bad. You know what I mean? Because I should have played way more of his music.
I think he was like, so, you know, like I said, I got familiar with his music a while back. But like project after project, I wasn't like always invested. I always thought he was dope, and I told him that. I remember one point he was like, he just thought I didn't fuck with him. So he had I forget who, but he did an interview with someone, and he didn't say it on the interview, but he said it like, you know, behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? And whoever he had interviewed, whoever was interviewing him had hit me and told me like, hey man, Stone think, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't fuck with him. Y'all be, you know what I'm saying? I was like, what? I was like, nah, we good. You know what I'm saying? Like he just don't he don't be tapping in all the time, and I just don't know all the music. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
Uh,
We try to stay on top of this music here. We sure
yeah, but
do.
he was doing a lot with Mr. Capone.
The Hispanic rapper from LA.
Yeah. So he was doing a lot with them, like so he was real big in that community. So they fucked with him tough. You know what I'm saying? Like even just recently, before he passed away, that's where he was touring with. That's what he was touring with.
Mm.
Mr. Capone him and all that. He took TKO to different places in like I want to say they was in like Utah, New Mexico, shit like that. Like that was his move. You know what I'm saying? So he had
Hey,
he had
however you gotta get it, man. However you gotta get it.
he
Shit.
had a cool fan base, man. Whoever can relate to your music, whoever tap in and fuck with your music, man, you supposed to fuck with them. That's
Straight
how I
up.
feel.
No,
Um,
that's the truth.
yeah. Hey man, it's bumping and dumping. Make sure you send your music and your money. DJ Durong at gmail.com. Cash App $ DJ Durong. You want us to play your song? DJ Durong at gmail.com. And then send a cash app. $10, 10 to spin, $DJ Durong. Connie P, what's up? BTH, what's up? Monty on here. TT, what's up? Everybody tap in, man. Send your music and your money. We will be having the Ready for the Lights tournament October 5th. It is official. It is official. Um, Make sure y'all pull up, man. Show us the love. Um,
You like that flyer I made?
yeah, that shit was dope. We're gonna have all the information for y'all to pull up. The location is a private location, so you will have to get with me, Durong, or any of the artists directly to get the address. So yeah,
Why
make
is it
sure.
in, why is it important for these artists? Why is it important for these artists to get their fan base to participate in this tournament?
Want to win.
Yeah,
But
tell them, tell them.
but outside of that, man, you open up your fan base to a new world, and we open up our fan base to you. So get your people involved, man. Let your people know what you're doing, what you got going on, so you can get as many votes as possible. Of course, we're gonna keep it as fair as possible. We don't want you We don't want you to just slide by because you got 50 people in the building. So now everybody's screaming your name and the song suck. We ain't gonna let that rock. But um, definitely bring your people, man, for stuff like that to be able to be involved. And then we do so much. It helps you. It helps them. It helps them. It helps them learn the new music. Other people bring their fan base. You know what I'm saying? It's a giving community. You know what I'm saying? Each one is the community. You know what I'm saying? So pull, man. Pull from your resources.
And you never know when God will come calling. So it's a perfect opportunity to network and get your name out there. You know what I mean?
Get your
Perfect, perfect opportunity.
perfect opportunity, man. Big Ben, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Um, yeah. So yeah, man, make sure y'all do all that. Connie P got an event Sunday. Is it this Sunday?
She's got auditions, I believe, that she's doing for her stuff that she's got going on in October. So Connie could probably type a little bit for everybody that's in there to see exactly what she got going on. But I know we going up. We are going up, and it's just a matter of time. The clock is ticking, man.
Yeah, man. Tap in with Connie P, man. Connie P is doing a lot. I haven't been on social media, but one thing Connie P gonna do, she gonna let you know she's still working. So she
Straight
will
up.
hit my messenger with whether it's a flyer or you know what I'm saying, something. She gonna let you know it's still work being done. So big shout out to Connie P, man, for always working, for doing her best for the city too, man. She been doing her events and she always get the city to pop out and you gotta salute that. Whether she's putting on for the local artist or whether she's putting on for a car club or a new venue, whatever. She's always putting on, man. So connect with Connie P.
If you were smart, you would. Like I said, I appreciate Connie P. She keeps me busy, and anybody who keeps me busy and keeps food in my family's mouth is okay with me.
Facts, bro. Facts. So is Bumper the Dumping Man ready for life tours October 5th. October 5th, man. That is a Thursday. We will be doing this will be 2 events to figure out who is ready for the lights.
Yes, sir.
The best of the best, man. It will be the best of the best. Whoever's the best of the best. We will be giving y'all a chance to win a few things. You know what I'm saying? So you got it's a cash prize involved. It is a chance to go to a real exclusive studio in LA and record. Yeah, it's a couple things involved, man. So make sure
Fifth
y'all
Element.
tap all the way in. Oh, Fifth Element. Fifth Element is actually twice because you go if you as long as you're part of the Final Four, you go on there just to get your to do the bar test.
Yep.
You know, at this point, the bar test is a big thing in the city, so you get to be a part of the bar test. And then if you win, they will sit down with you and actually give you a full interview and talk to you about your music and stuff like that. So you also get to build your brand, man.
I mean, that's worth it just in itself. You know what I mean? So
yeah, we the point to anything that we do, man, is always to help you get out and for people to know you. Like, so we try to take the people that are serious and want to actually elevate in this industry. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the people that we want. We don't want no one who just you doing music for today. Like, if you not doing music for the long haul, for the long term, then yeah, don't even waste your time or our time.
straight up.
Because we are looking for the person that can really do it. And that's why this tournament is about your single. What song will the world want to hear on repeat? That's what this tournament is about. So come with your hottest shit. Be the best of the best. You don't have to be the best lyricist, but you do need to know how to make a song. For some of y'all, that probably makes no sense.
Why is that so true?
J-Mac, what's the word, man? Smoking with the Hundreds. Smoking with the
buddy.
Hundreds. Also one of the sponsors of the tournament. So yeah, man. Tap in, get involved, man. But right now, we are doing Bubba to Dump It. So send your music and money, DJDuron@gmail.com. Duron, whenever you're ready, we can get this thing going.
All right, I need y'all to get in the comments. Let me know if you bump it or dump it. Let's go.
It's so hard to put your trust in a smiling face because niggas always wanna take your place. No longer will you hear snakes hiss. Now and then they call you bro and sis. Could be your homie or your relative. Could be that bitch that you're sleeping with.
Coldest in any section. Hey, for his rep. Eating beef for breakfast. Lunch and dinner too. What you getting into? Me, I'm about to cruise. Making boss moves. Made grinding cool. If you ain't sliding boo, ain't walk in my shoes. Bills printed blue. Couple people in my crew. Getting blessings like I chose. Niggas always die. Niggas never try. RPX, I do this for my dogs. Hit the gas in this Chevy and the data on the logs. Motherfuck the loss. Storm G is raw. I ain't talking about no cones. Lost up in his zone, baby. Let's just get it on.
You can try all you want, but you can't play me. I was raised by to be a motherfucking G. See, I know how the game goes. Get at your paper, don't trust these hoes. I'm a boss, I play the role. Everything that I got, I got on my own.
Coldest around the way. But what you gotta say? Started this with Tay. Now we don't speak today, I feel they took the easy way. Me, I took the hardest route. Niggas searching for clout, fake shit out they mouth. They bump me on the west, they bump me on the south. Bump me on the east, go ahead, bump me on your route. Nigga, bump me in your house, you know what I'm about. Always about the vibes, let's have a good time, baby. Let's just get it on. I'ma fuck you like you wrong. Fuck you to my song, to the whole catalog. Now, I don't hit it raw, when I'm done, I'm smashing off. You might call me later, I might deny the call. You gotta call before you walk, baby. What the fuck you thought? I know I'm in your thoughts, but it's money on my mind. Stuck in this grind, and I know it's my time. I know it's my time. I know it's my time.
You can try all you want, but you can't play me. I was raised by the to be a motherfucking G. See, I know how the game goes. Get at your paper, don't trust these hoes. I'm a boss, I play the role. Everything that I got on my own. Then gave me shit now.
We was froze?
What you say?
As Money J said, it was froze.
Oh, they thought we was he thought we was asleep.
He like, they sleep?
Yeah.
Like,
That was Storm Green off his new project, and it's called Smiling Faces. The new project is an EP, and the new project is called Leather So Soft. So I liked it. But I like that. I like that West Coast shit. That shit that feel like it take me back.
Facts. Yeah. I thought it was cool. I didn't care for the hook. Like,
You didn't like
the West Coast
dude singing?
Yeah, I understood what the sound he was looking for.
It just wasn't matched.
Like, nah. Sound like what's the guy? Battle Cat then?
Battle Cat.
And it, like, the voice was like similar to like Cocaine or something like that, but nah, I wasn't for the hook. I thought the verses was cool. I thought the beat was dope, but I didn't like the hook.
Good to know.
That's what ACX3 said too. But the hook wasn't for me. Then I wasn't feeling the hook. Shout out to Storm Green though. One thing he gonna do is drop some motherfucking music, man.
Sure is. He about to start up his dropping a single every week. He about to start that shit up real soon. So as if he didn't already do a lot of music, he stay in the studio. I swear he got one just on his back.
He stay in the studio.
Straight
hey,
up.
Bubba the Devil, make sure you send music in money. DJDoWrong@gmail.com, Cash App, $ J Do Wrong. Yeah, make sure you send your music and your money so we can get this show really started, really started. So crazy thing I was thinking about was like, are they any like rap dynasties now?
Now?
I'm like rock now. Like, can you think of a label that you feel like is like a dynasty? Like, a lot of the artists from that label is like really like doing something. Like,
I mean, not like back in the day when it used to be like Def Jam, and then you'd have Death Row and Bad Boy. Like, I really don't feel like anybody stands out, and you can't really like the majors like Interscope, Universal. I mean, they gonna have artists.
Yeah, I mean, like the small like little cliques of it.
But
like,
you name something. You tell me what you think is.
That's what made me think about it. Like, I remember like when Young Thug was pushing YSL, right? Like, you had, well, Gunna is still around now, even though he snitched. Yeah, Gunna, you know what I'm saying? Like, 4 Pockets Full. It was always like you had the major artist that was doing his thing, but I don't feel like everybody like kept it going. Like the Cash Money was at one time, or Rough Rider was, or I don't feel like the label itself kept it going. I think, Glorilla is with Yo Gotti, but I don't think we care for Yo Gotti as much as we did maybe 5 years ago.
The popularity isn't I mean, it wouldn't even be 5 years ago. He was popular than a motherfucker when he did that add a verse challenge just what, a year or two ago? Remember how big that shit was?
Yeah,
So
yeah. I
so
don't.
and then he got Mozzie and he's got ESTG that he's got to his label. And I mean, he got 42 Doug, I think, is another one that's on there. But like he's got artists.
I don't think. I'm not gonna say people. Although I know Mozzie is with CMG, I still just associate Mozzie with Mozzie.
Or that's your personal
Am I
preference.
wrong?
But the fact, I mean, that's your personal preference. But the fact is that he signed to Yo Gotti's label. I mean, is it a similar situation to when Snoop signed to No Limit? Because it's still Snoop, even though he signed with Master P, it was still Snoop. And
yeah, but I think because Mozzie came in so independent,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like Snoop was always attached to something. He was attached to Death Row, then he was attached to
But in a sense, it was an independent. Death Row obviously built themselves to what they were at the time. But that was
but Mozzie was Mozzie Records. Like he was
right.
Mozzie.
Mozzie was
Mozzie.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Snoop was like, I just had the conversation about Snoop. Nacho, what's up? I was talking shit about something. I was like, it's kind of like when Snoop went with Pharrell. He was already Snoop, and then they was like, hell no, Snoop with Pharrell was a whole new monster. And I thought about it like, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Like Snoop with Pharrell was a whole different monster. He became a whole different brand. Snoop with Pharrell probably is why Snoop is probably the most popular rapper in the world today.
Why do you say that?
Because Snoop with Pharrell is when you got Beautiful, is when you got
well, that's when they was at their peak. When I say they, the Neptunes, Pharrell, they was really at their peak.
And that's when, and I think, and they was attached to a bigger brand in hip hop. So I think it took Snoop, like, you know what I'm saying?
Because they had a different crowd than the gangster crowd. It opened up more avenues for him, and then that's
avenues for Snoop.
And that's when he decided to be Snoop Lion and all the other Snoop shits that he decided to.
Yeah, then he was able to like really just
branch out and
transcend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so yeah, Snoop with.
So that would be like the boiling point, like when shit really changes. You know what I mean? So I get that. I could agree with that. I ain't mad at that.
And I think Snoop is one of the few that was able to. Snoop is one of the few that was able to do that. Because when certain artists get with other people, it's still like, yeah, but they still them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're still who they are. Like, it's not nothing crazy happened. Snoop, it was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was one. Like, that was something that nobody saw coming. Nobody saw him doing that whole RNG. What is it? Rhythm and Gangster. RNG, I think, was the album.
Yeah, and it went to a crazy level. Like, so even
that was Dropping Like It's Hot. That was the album Dropping Like It's Hot was on, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So even when that happens, remember Slim Thug went to
Pharrell. And
he
that did nothing for his career. It did something maybe where a little bit more people paid attention to him, but you think that the overall it made him bigger?
I know. I think he stayed Slim Thug.
Yeah.
I think Slim Thug is still a major person, right?
Yeah,
like
he's definitely big in the South. But when's the last time you bumped some of them? Slim Thug.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like it didn't go crazy. It didn't just transcend him because he went to Pharrell. So yeah, I don't know, I was just thinking about that. Like, dang, what dynasty is really? I guess if I had to name one, it probably would be CMG because of who you just named: ESTG,
Right.
Mozzie, Glorilla. If I had to name one, it will probably be CMG. But outside of that, it's crazy. I just now how much I ain't even paying attention to the female hip hop scene, and they taking over. I just paid attention that Big Sexy Red is from St. Louis.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, see,
I thought she was from like Mississippi or some shit.
she's from St. Louis. And because I attached so much of when Nelly came out, everybody else who came out from St. Louis, they had to do the right, the durs and the her and the, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
they needed that sound for us to be like, oh, okay, that's St. Louis. Like that's St. Louis. That's what that is.
So
And
you're like
since
me. You're like me, and you got daughters. You're like me, and you got daughters, right?
yeah,
So a lot of the female rappers is like the Two Live Crew of our days. You know what I mean? Like,
facts.
so my question and the point of me bringing that up, my daughter the other day, my oldest daughter was like, "Daddy, when we got in the car, can you play that Ski Yeet song? Can you play that song?" And I'm looking at her like, yeah, I got the radio version. I got the radio version for you. I'll play the radio version. But my point of bringing it, like, what do you say to your daughters? You like, they're gonna hear it one way or another because that's what we did, one way or another. You wasn't telling me I couldn't hear Ice Cube's album or Two Live Crew's album back in the day. You couldn't. I was gonna find a way.
Bro, what's crazy is so my older daughter, she's 14, and she stay on TikTok, so she hears all that. So when she's in the car and my babies is in the car, I have to tell her like, turn your phone down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because she's gonna listen to it. And I kind of just let her do her thing.
Right.
Um, but my babies, it's like, nah, we ain't playing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's more so I don't want the questions of what does that mean, Dad? I don't
Right.
want that. I don't want to answer that question.
Yeah,
So for
those
me,
those
I
aren't
could,
those aren't fun questions to answer from firsthand
yeah,
experience. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But
What that mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
but
mean,
I'd rather them find out from me than find out from somebody else. You know what I mean?
me too. But I
And
don't want them to find out from me in the middle of a song being played, and
right,
you know what
right,
I'm saying?
right, right, right.
It's cringe worthy for me. Like, it's cringy for me with certain music. Like, even me playing R&B, like a lot of my R&B got to be early 2000s or maybe 90s R&B. Uh,
There wasn't a
where
lot of cussing and all in there.
yeah, like it's in
Yeah.
there, but you got to know what they talking about. You know what I'm
Right, right,
saying?
right,
Gotta know.
right.
It's
And
definitely in there. Like, and I think that was the same thing with me coming up, like listening to R&B and different stuff with my mom. And I'm like, oh, it's in there. It's just so, you know what I'm saying?
you gotta really
Coded.
yeah, you gotta really follow it. And just like
Yeah,
I want some of your brown sugar.
fact,
He talking about smoking weed the whole time. You know what I mean? Like
facts.
the whole time. And maybe some of the people that's on here right now don't even know that's what he was talking about. Um, but yeah, like I always like artists that are creative like that, that really gets you to think. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I'd like to see a little less ratchetness from the female rappers, a little
Yeah,
less. You know what I mean? And really see what they do. You know what I mean? Like this generation, which our kids are in this generation. Whoo, shit, it's a little different than having people like than having
nah,
people like
yeah,
Queen Latifah and you know what I mean? Like some of these other people that
And I think it was all like it was always there. It just the radio is
It
not
wasn't
such,
so in your face. It wasn't so in your face. And I don't have no
and the
don't get
radio
me
wasn't
wrong.
such a common thing.
I play that type of music in front of my kids. Don't get me wrong. I'm not the best daddy over here when it comes to the music. Because you know, I listen to what
No,
I
but
listen
what
to.
I'm saying is it was so much like now when we talk about a radio edited song, it's just hey, just beat the
Just
words.
bleep out the words, scratch it
Back in the
out,
day,
mute
like
it out. It ain't like it. They used to back in
yeah,
the day
like
change the word. Fuck would be like mess.
actually changed the word. Like it was
Yeah.
actually a whole different like by the time you got to the album, you was like, wait, when the fuck did he say that?
Right, right.
Like now it's like, oh yeah, I know what's there. You know what I'm saying? Like filling now it's just filling the blank.
It is. It's
Back
just
I
yeah.
remember
It's
listening
fill in
to
the blanks.
a DMX. Fill in the
Cause
blank.
my
I
daughter
remember
will rap
listening to
that shit,
DMX and
bro.
then
Go ahead. Talk about
see.
DMX.
I remember listening to DMX and then buying a DMX album and being like, oh, okay, well that's different. He said that. Matter of fact, I was in the car with my kids yesterday. NWA Boys in the Hood came on, and when Easy say, don't quote me,
Don't
boy,
quote
because
me,
I ain't
boy.
said shit.
Yeah.
On the radio version, he say, don't quote me, boy, because I ain't said nothing yet. I was
Yeah.
like, huh?
It's so offbeat too.
Like, wait, what?
Yeah.
When did he?
Completely
Okay.
changed it up. Completely changed it up. No, but what I was
Like, it
saying
just
about
don't
my
even
daughter,
fit.
what I was saying about my daughter, when you were talking about
Yeah.
fill in the blanks, it's more for her. Don't say the bad word. She'll wrap everything up to that curse word. She'll pause and she'll edit herself. She's a self-editor when she's rapping along. She knows this shit like the second or third time she hears it. She's 11 too, just turned 11, and she rapping this shit. It's crazy.
Right.
But it's dope to
Yeah.
see, man. It's
Your
dope to
daughter good
see.
with music like that though. I remember when you first. I remember when we first came out with the last project because we had the songs early, so everybody was already playing uh the songs in their car. But I remember getting in the car with you and your daughter was singing "Girl, You Looking Like a Vibe Responsibly."
Yeah, virus. Baby, you
Word
looking
for
like a vibe.
word. You was singing it
Word for
word for
word.
word. I was like,
Yeah, it's
oh my
crazy, bro.
gosh, you know every single word.
These kids will listen to something one or two times, and if they really like it, and I'm sure I know I used to be that. I ain't that way now. Shit, I wish toward the end of me performing and all that shit, I wish my memory was that good. Cause
Man,
good thing sometimes you had your back. Now
I
I know
forget.
why some people had they backs on there, so they don't fuck up. You think that's why people are scared to rap without they backs on there? Cause they might screw up and then be judged that way.
No, so as much as I complain about it, I started every time I see anyone perform, like even these major people performing, I'm like they got their backs on there. I think that
Yep.
it's just what it is now. And like you got some people that actually like the baby. I don't know. It's like the ones that fully take care of
Nah,
they
cause he
craft,
still
they take care of their
he still
shit.
got some of his ad libs and shit. Like I just watched the MTV Awards the other night
He
with
got
the
his ad
family.
libs, but I know a lot of his verses be muted. Well, when I seen him perform at, it wasn't was it Rolling Loud? I said it was Rolling Loud. They was posting clips of him performing, and he kind of was just rapping the words like the hook and whatever was there. But it's rare. I seen a lot of I seen a sexy red performance. Everything was there. I seen the Glorilla, everything was there. I seen um I seen a little baby. All this shit was there. Like I'm like, damn,
I mean, that is what they do
y'all
now.
don't even.
That's what they do.
It was a question. It was a question that Spence asked on Views from the Seven when we was on there when he was like, "What like if you go to a concert, like what's your favorite concert to go to?" And I was like, me personally, it's not too many rap concerts that I want to go to. What's up? What's up? School? It's not too many rap concerts that I want to like go to. I like the R&B shit, or I like to. I'm even cool watching rock. Like I like band shit. I like seeing talent.
You don't want
And
to see somebody walking back and forth on the stage. You trying to see somebody put on.
I
a
want to
show.
see the talent. I want to see some talent. Like you, and I'm not saying being a rapper is not talented, but not putting in the showmanship is where it fails at. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why Fast Money J be my go-to for certain shit. Like, hey, I want Fast Money J to come out. You know what I'm saying? Because the showmanship is there. West, the showmanship is there.
Right.
Where if I wasn't feeling the song, them two artists is gonna make me like the song. Jovi Jove. The showmanship is there. It's so much of not that going on that if you hit me and was like, hey man, we can either go to this rap concert, we can go to this R&B concert, or we can go to this smooth rock concert. I'm picking everything over the rap concert.
Because you know you're
because I
gonna
want to see
see
the talent.
right. You want to see the. I mean, a lot of the time. Now, what if they came Dizzy Wright style with a band and?
I'm in the building.
But how would you know that? How would you know that if they just offered it to you and didn't tell you that? Would you do your research first? I wonder if he's performing with a live band or she's performing with a live band.
That's how I became a fan of Miles Lowe.
Because he performed with a live band?
Miles Lowe performed with a live band. Mac Nilly, he performed with a live band. That's how I became a fan of them two artists. Was me seeing them perform with a live band and they was local acts. I was like, where do they make y'all at?
Right.
Because all I've seen until that point, now I've seen it a few times, but up until that point, all I've ever seen was going to a bar and it was an open mic and everyone was rapping and that's what I seen.
Right.
So I was like, oh, it's people that actually care about their craft. It's people that actually put more into their work. These people are actually rehearsing. Oh, this is different. You know what I'm saying? Like I could think of rap concerts that I would have loved to have been a part of, like the Up and Smoke tour. I remember when that came to Vegas. I was in Arkansas, the family reunion, and my cousin went, and him telling me about it. Like, I wish I would have made the Up and Smoke tour.
Right.
It's probably some stuff that then went on as of recent where I know Spence went to Boosie's. I forget whatever Boosie called his shit, but Spence went there. And I've seen clips of that all the time, and it's been like dope. Like, okay, yeah, I would love to see shit like that. Lil Wayne, the Louisiana shit the fest he would do. We'll see clips of that, like, okay, yeah, I would love to have been there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain ones, but if we was just randomly talking and you was like, these are the three choices, I'm gonna go with the other choice because I just don't feel like you would have to give me rappers that I really want to see perform. In any other case, you could probably win me just by saying what type of event it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why that's why it's important to put on a show every time. Like, you know, when we do our events, I try to make sure it's us
A
putting on.
performer, like it's a
Yeah, like
performance that
I
you're
want
gonna
y'all to
see.
like it regardless of who's in the building, because 9 times out of 10, you don't know who in the building unless they invite you. So I want people to get used to, hey man, if they're doing this, it's going to be good. I don't care who they got in the building.
Good point.
You know what I'm saying? That's how these big places win. Like that's how Apollo win. That's how all these other places win, is because I know if they're doing it, it's going to be a good show. I'm going. But we don't got that with a lot of stuff here. Lethal Reppin' is one of the dopest to perform on the scene. Definitely a show to see. Lethal Reppin'. School, hit me next time they doing something. I'll pop out. I don't mind popping out to see what's going on. But it better be what you say it is when I get out there.
And that ain't the first time he said that to somebody. He said that I'll pop out, and he do pop out, and he will tell you. He will tell you if they pass the test or not.
Facts. Yeah. I definitely pop out. 21st. 21st is Thursday. I don't work too late on Thursdays. I'll be here though. See?
Yeah.
Gotta figure it out, man. Upright Lions. Now I have seen a bit of them. Have heard about them. I do think that they put on a good show. Yeah. I don't know how
I
much
felt
of
a
a
butt
fan.
was coming. What was you gonna say?
I don't know how much of a fan of their music I am, but I do think they put on a dope show. It's hip hop though.
Okay, so there's been times there's been times where I've gone to different shows and stuff like that, and you have some artists like that pop up. Like I'll use the Alcoholics as an example. I remember I went and seen the Alcoholics, and the way that they had the sound system just slapping, it was a whole different story. And to me, the Alcoholics, the Licks, they wasn't like gangster rap, none of that shit. They was more hip hop. You know what I mean?
Facts. Hey man, you want to shut the fuck up? It costs $10.
That's it.
10 to spin, man. If you want me to shut the fuck up.
Something like
I'm a fan of hip hop. So I'm not mad at going to a hip hop show. You know what's crazy? Best way to explain is this. A lot of times School and sent music up on here, it ain't got dumped, right? I would love to see that show though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's crazy. Like, cause I'm a fan of the sport. So I like to see them type of shows, but I don't know how I feel about the music. Dizzy Wright was a prime example. I'm not a fan of the new Dizzy Wright music, but the way he put together his show, I would go out every time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Are you listening to the album on the way to the venue?
no. I didn't listen to Dizzy Wright new album until after seeing him performing.
But my point is, the next time you go see him, are you bumping his album on the way over there?
No, because it still wasn't the experience. It still wasn't the experience that I got.
How can somebody give you that experience through the album? How is that a reality?
Bruh.
You're giving me a problem. What's your solution?
I don't know what the solution is.
I know that's
I don't know what the solution is, because when you listen to the fucking music, I'm just riding, listen to the music, it's hard. But like, I like hip hop when it comes from. I like hip hop in its rarest form because them type of artists, if the music cut out on them in the middle of them performing,
They can still
they would never lose my attention.
Because they're gonna keep going.
Yeah, because they actually saying the words and they actually spitting, and the music cut out. You're gonna be so in touch with what they're saying that the DJ could fuck around, get his shit back together, and go to the next track, and we're gonna be like, not gonna even miss it. Like, oh shit, something happened. We won't even know. I like that. I like shit like that. So, yeah, the performance is experiencing. Yeah, the performance is where it's at, man. The performance is where it's at. So, 21st is probably gonna be difficult to me because we do this, but give me a time and I might pop up. Like I say, I don't work too early on them days. But I do want to see it. I want to go. Fucking OT done hit me a couple times and he'd have been out to one of them events. And it's just every time he hit me, I be well on the other side, like, yeah, man, we downtown. Matter of fact, I hit him because I see in his story and I'm like, hey, where you at? And he'd tell me, I'm like, damn, y'all downtown. And this one I was staying in Summerlin. I'm like, oh yeah, I ain't gonna make it. There's no way I'm leaving Summerlin and going downtown and driving back to Summerlin right now. Not gonna happen. But I do want to see it.
Don't discriminate on this side of town, bro. Don't discriminate on this side of town, man.
Nah, listen, I love that side of town, but trying to go into the world is where it get hard at.
Yeah.
Hey, send your music. DJDuWrong@gmail.com. Cash App $ DJ Do Wrong. It is only 10 to spin. It is only 10 to spin. We are exactly right under 10 minutes. Right under 10 minutes. So yeah.
I got something that I ain't heard yet.
Let's go.
That means y'all ain't heard it either. I need y'all to get in the comments. Let us know if you bump it or dump it. We'll let you know as well. Let's go.
Two, ay, tell me what you want from me. Is it money or fame? Or the way that my chain swing? Tell me what you want from me. Is it the position? You see how I'm living? Ay, don't tell me what I wanna hear. Tell me what you want from me. Is it money or fame? Or the way that my chain swing? Tell me what you want from me. Is it the position? Hey, you see how I'm living? Don't tell me what I wanna hear, tell me what you want. I wanna see you in 7 positions for 59 minutes. She tell me go deeper and I keep on digging. She fuck with my skin cause the melanin in it. Tell me what you want from me. Hey, tell me what you want from me. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want and then I'll go and get it. She fuck with my skin cause the melanin in it. She tell me go deeper and I keep on digging and digging and digging. We barely just started but nowhere near finished. Don't ever push, she pull me closer. What is it? Cause I need closure. Is you gon' ride till it's over?
You saying you needed some closure, but promise to keep your composure. When I'm telling you, baby, come over to tell you what I want.
Tell me what you want from
promise
me.
You'll never be stressing. I'm just wanting your love and affection.
Tell me what you want from me.
Boy, you
tell
a
me
blessing,
what you.
cause you're what I want.
Tell me what you want
it's the
from
way
me.
that you walk and you talk when you in it for 59 minutes. And baby, you're swimming. We switching positions. You keep going deeper and deeper and deeper.
Tell me what you want from me.
It's the way that you dress, and the way that your chain swing. I keep saying
tell
the
me
same
what you
thing, cause you're what I want.
Tell me what you want from me. Is it money or fame? Or the way that my chain swing? Tell me what you want from me. Is it the position? You see how I'm living? Ay, don't tell me what I wanna hear. Tell me what you want from me. Is it money or fame? Or the way that my chain swing? Tell me what you want from me. Is it the position? Ay, you see how I'm living? Don't tell me what I wanna hear. Tell me what you want.
He should have said dang-a-lang. That would have rhymed. He should have said dang-a-lang. You want my dang-a-lang? That's what he should have said. He should have said that. My dang-a-lang. MBB King Jamili. ACX3 Want. I would have
that shit was cool.
I would have gave him the dang-a-lang now.
I don't know why I thought I heard Herb on there. Is Herb on there too? No.
Nope. And
Okay.
that's dope. There's that versatility. He was yelling at us on the other song the other night. He had me hyped up, ready to go ride on somebody. And then
Right.
tonight he was smoothed out. I like that. I like that versatility. I like that shit.
So,
I'm
Lil
about to play
Trey
it for
Trey,
the.
what's up, man? Glad you still here with us, man. Um, y'all don't know Lil Trey Trey was shot. He's not out here in Vegas, so glad to see you still here with us, man.
Yes, sir.
Keep pulling through, keep pushing, keep pushing, man, keep pushing. MBB Jamili, I'm a fan, and it's more of because I seen the growth. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen the growth. Um, I seen where he went, and I see where he's going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say all the time, like when I listen to gangster music, I don't care if you're a gangster. I'm for the facade of let's paint the image. I'm for painting the image. It only bothers me when it's a gunner situation. Like you was a gangster, now you just told on everybody. That's the only time it bothers me. It's like, cause I'm
Because
one
you
of
knew what
them.
you were getting yourself into.
Yeah, I'm one of them. Like when I was in the streets, I accepted my fate every time. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it was. Luckily, I ain't nobody get me or nothing crazy. But when it was going to jail or whatever the case may be, I accepted my fate. Like, okay, this one on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I gotta ride this thing out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, be that. Um, when I first started hearing Jamili, he would give me some street shit, and like that was the style of rap. Like, I'm not gonna say he was just being super street, but it wasn't versatility. Like the songs to the women and shit like that. Now, I don't know. Back then, he probably didn't have that experience. Maybe he was just kicking with his homies all the time. Like he was younger. I don't think he was out of school yet.
Life
Matter of fact, I know he wasn't out of school.
life will teach you some shit. You know what I mean? Life will teach you some
Yeah.
shit, will change your perspective. And that's where it's dope being an artist when as you grow, the music gets to grow with you and you get to do different types of shit. And it's dope when you see artists that are able to do that, you know? Like that's what makes these artists longevity even longer because they're always refreshing themselves or reinventing themselves, I guess. With
Yeah, I like that about the artist. Like I said, I came across Jamili pandemic, and just so depend when pandemic came, they started doing this thing called adopt a senior because they wasn't gonna get to walk, they wasn't gonna get to do everything. And I believe he was either a senior that year or a senior the next year. Either him or his brother was a senior. But I remember seeing them in the adopt a senior group, and I was like, oh shit! Like I know this dude. This dude's a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like I know him. So seeing stuff like that, like I like Herbo. You know, I came up with Herbo. I was recording some of Herbo's first music. See, so I was a senior. Exactly. So I was recording some of Herbo first music, and he used to fucking irritate me. I used to be like, bruh, why are you killing everybody? When are we gonna step out the box? And when he did, it was like, I knew you had it. You know what I'm saying? Jamili is the same thing for me. Just hearing the growth. Like, okay, it's there. It's there. Now, when you can incorporate this in different ways, that's when it matters. Because a lot of times when it comes to music, like I said, I'm for painting the picture. But a lot of times they don't even know what they paying. They don't even know what they like the picture they paint. Like
Right.
you heard I got a 30 stick, 30 like Curry. You heard it so many times, you just started incorporating your raps. And it's like, I don't care if you live it or don't, but study it. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna talk guns, learn all the guns. Don't just talk about the 40 because everybody rapping about 40s. Like just learn the guns. Like I'm cool with painting the picture. You know what I'm saying? Like when I see fucking I just watched Equalizer 3. When I watch Equalizer 3, when I watch John Wick, when I watch these movies, I know they probably don't know how to handle all these weapons. The people who wrote this movie know what the fuck they're talking about. I'm perfectly fine with that. I used to think the MP, that fucking gun from GoldenEye that shot a fucking 100-something times, I thought that shit was fake. I'm like, ain't no guns like that in the real world. Then I found out, oh shit.
There really
He
is.
faked them.
Yeah. Hey, but I mean, look what Ivan said. Do wrong
He
over.
said you over there smoking spice.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, no, dude.
I am not trying to be Tweak City over here. I am smoking some good ass OG. That's what I am smoking. Some good ass OG. So if you was a smoker, this buds to you. This buds to you. Ain't no spice over here. Shit. Only spice is in the kitchen.
Hey man, see your music and your money, just do on gmail.com, cash out $ DJ Do. It is about 4 minutes left. Nobody has tapped in with us. I don't think we will be wasting too much of y'all time. But yeah, talking this shit is cool with me. I'm cool with these type of episodes of just talking to y'all. I prefer to get some money because that's what I log on for. But I am perfectly fine with just talking shit.
Cause that's what we do for y'all. That's what like but you gotta respect like everything he just said, the true story that he said, where you got Jamili saying I was a senior, he not lying and everything else. Skinny didn't have to take the time to be the person that he is, and he does it and has been doing it for all the years that I've known him. And that just shows you when we say we have this tournament going on or we've got this live event that's going on, fuck with us. Because we fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we
I
take the
fuck with
time
the
to
culture.
really fucking get to know you guys without even getting to know you guys. Little do you know.
Man, I really fuck with the culture. And I think I go so hard on the super gangster shit now because I'm so close to a lot of the youngsters. Like, bruh, Herbo, Jamili,
Sigh.
shit, fucking J2, Psy, you know what I'm saying? Like all of them. Because I'm so close to them. I remember talking to Herbo like Herbo was 14, bruh.
Damn.
I was like, you don't get tired of saying RIP? Like, this is crazy to me. Like, and don't get me wrong, I grew up in the streets. So I seen it
Firsthand.
but it was like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. I'm not gonna keep talking about what the score is when I'm steady losing homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I personally don't have a lot of dead homies. Now, I know people who was losing people all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I speak my era, landlord. I know of landlord losing his homies like every year. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was to the streets or whether it was to going to prison. I don't have that experience of so much, but I would see it with them all the time. Like, damn, they lost another one. Somebody else passed away. Like, another one. Damn, another one. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. Like, this is ugly. And because I started getting so attached to the youngsters, I was like, this ain't good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I go so hard on it. Somebody asked me like, well, how you feel about like Vegas drill. I'm like, me personally, I can't stand it because of I'm watching these kids really die. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really like, oh shit, oh yeah, he's dead, or oh hey, he just got shot. Like crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn. I remember when LeJayo first got hit, I was like, what the fuck? So I think that's why I go so hard, and that's why I ask a lot of artists, like, be versatile, bro. Like, you not shoot nobody every day. You gotta want some pussy. You like, y'all like women. Why is there no music to the women? So when I hear the different shit, it's crazy. I even said Vegas drill, Jesus be a fence. No, for real.
Okay,
for
so
real.
you know, every once in a while, I have those. What does that mean? Moments, right?
Yeah.
So what does Jesus be a fence mean? What's that mean?
Jesus protect me.
Be a fence, protect me. Okay. All right. Sometimes I told you, it ain't the weed, man. It might be.
It's the weed. It might be the weed.
It might be. It might be. It might be. It might be.
As you finna take another puff.
I gotta light it back up first. I got a bad habit of like smoking my shit and then putting it out, and then like 2 minutes later, like picking it back up, lighting it up, putting it out. I don't know. It's I know I do it. That's what's fucked up is I know I do it, but I still do it. And it's like right now, I'm about to fire this bitch up. I'm gonna hit it a couple more times. I'm gonna get to talking. I'm gonna put it out, and I'm gonna fire it back up 2 more minutes later. Hey, let me play some. Let me play something else because this might be. I mean, we've been talking our shit, but we are in overtime, and ain't nobody really been.
Put your money where your mouth is, man. JPF Louis, what's up? We are playing music right now. Do I'm finna get into it. It costs 10 to spin, man. DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. Cash App $ DJ DoWrong. Send your 10 before this next song go off so we can keep on going. I took a little nap. I think I'm woke.
Let's go.
Love you more than ever, that's the way you better. You don't get better. Yeah. That time you on my mind. Some days I can't get you off. I love you, Ty. Girl, I need you now. Girl, I need you now. Said I love you more than ever, that's through any weather. Keep me on my toes like there's a feather. Hard times gon' get better. I can't let you go through it alone, we do it together. I can't waste my time on these hoes, I drop them forever. Girl, I need you now. 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 Calamari dinner, steak and strip only for winners. Hope you ready for a change, cause it's only the beginning. Baby, I'm a born sinner, hitting notes like a tenor when I'm in her. She can call it any second, I'ma answer, I'm her nigga. Yeah. She can meet me in that white dress. Give me your left hand, third finger, you the best. Love you more than ever, baby, you my rock now. Dangerously in love, they piss you off, I shut they block down. We can't get no younger, baby, might as well tell the now. Addicted to you, baby, like Bobby and Whitney up them rocks. Takisha, baby, you my world and all that I got. Love you till hell freeze over, they'll never take that out. Love you more than ever, that's through any weather. Keep me on my toes like there's a feather. Hard times gon' get better. I can't let you go through it alone, we do it together. I can't waste my time on these hoes, I drop them forever. Girl, I need you now. 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 Trying to explore your thoughts with long conversation. Baby, I just want you hurt. I'm in love and I patiently wait. Fight for your love on this battlefield. Some days I don't know how to really feel. For your protection, I get in the field and do that drill. I didn't fall in love with your body, it was personality. They got me stuck, I want nobody. If I cheated, babe, I'm sorry. Just you and latest Bulgari. Can't play with you like Atari, matching fish straight out of Marnie. Love when we sexing, you get love and affection. Wouldn't trade you for the world, you my love and obsession. Trying to make you my wife, it's gonna be alright. Here for a lifetime, not just just for one night. Said I love you more than ever, that's through any weather. Keep me on my toes like there's a feather. Hard times gon' get better. I can't let you go through it alone, we do it together. I can't waste my time on these hoes, I drop them forever. Girl, I need you now. Girl, I need you now. Girl, I need you now. Girl, I need you now.
I was tripping. I thought I was tripping, Ivy.
Luke, I am your father.
Yeah, that was the only. That probably was my own. That was one of my main issues. Like, what?
The auto tune got him.
But yeah, whatever that was on his voice, I didn't like that.
It like added like a hum, like a.
Yeah.
I was in the middle on the song. That was JBF Louie, More Than Ever. That's the bros right there.
I was in the middle. It wasn't trash. I like what he was attempting to rap about. Like, I like the concept of the song. Yeah. I said this on here plenty of times. When I can just guess your next rhyming word, and when it just don't make no sense to me, I do get slightly irritated. You know, like better, feather, like it's like you just looking for what rhymes instead of the rhyming word that really fits the next bar. So you're just trying to, okay, this word rhymes with this word, so let me put these bars in between here so I can say the word. I don't like that. I'm consistent with that when I hear it, because it always irritates me.
This isn't the first time you said that.
Yeah, them certain moments, I'd be like, but I like what he was trying to do with it.
I think I agree with you as far as the concept is concerned. I like the concept. There's something off on the auto tune for me as well. But hey, I think it's a good start. But I just maybe turn down the auto tune some.
I think if that song I think if the song progressed throughout the whole song, it'd be a doper song. If like when it started getting to the hook, if it's like a woman singing the girl I need you now, the boy I need you now behind them, like if the song gradually progresses every hook, you know what I'm saying? I will like that song a lot more. Lord, I need you now. I made to the concept shy. I think he's saying, girl, I need you now. But Ivan, I'm with you. If the song grows with the, like once you start talking about the wedding ring and all that shit, if it progresses, that is a doper song. But if it stays, then it's just where we at.
So you talking about some beat breaks, like some beat build up, like
yeah, like
take us on that journey with you. Take us on that journey. Make us want to get married too, just based off of how the song goes.
It don't like you don't need a female feature. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a female, if it's a female singing the girl I need you now, like singing behind them, the boy I need you now, like small shit like that, or finding an actual singer to sing that little part with you. You still do it, but just to sing that little part with you, it just let the song grow, and then even ending out. You know what I'm saying? If you find a movie clip or something that ties the song together, that you know what I'm saying, it makes it more of a I fuck with this.
The intro was too long.
Yeah, if you just listen like that, like Jovi new Golden Night song. When I heard the original Golden Night song, just the hook, I was like, that's cool. Okay, I see where you're going with this. But I didn't know where he was going, but I was like, I can see it. Then hearing all the Golden Night clips in the beginning of it, and probably only me and Durong understand what I'm saying right now because we got the versions.
We are.
But hearing the Golden Night stuff in the beginning and all that, then the hook, then his verse talking about when we lost in 2018, now we won, and tying everything together and then going to I was like, oh, okay, now I get it. Key elements like that changes a song. Spence today sent us, me and Ivan, the original version of Tupac's Do for Love.
It's not.
And then to hear
You like that one
how
better
it
than the first one you heard?
Not at all.
Yeah, me neither.
Not at all.
Not at all.
But to hear where it started and where it went,
you can see the progression in it.
Makes that so much better. I remember a while back I heard Tupac's Temptations. You know, it's another version of that before the version that made it to the album. And it's like, oh, okay, I see what you was doing here. Now, a lot of shit we heard from Pac after he died, a lot of that shit is just piece verses that they had pieced together with hooks and, you know what I'm saying, a new beat and all that. That shit I don't count. But the shit that you actually got to see Pac actually grow and change the song and turn into songs was dope.
Right.
Death Row Pac, we didn't get a lot of that because of a lot of the music was already pieced together until you get to Machiavelli when he was you know, getting back to his origins. But a lot of that music was already there. Hey, Pac, we just need you to record because we got to get this double album done.
Right. So
that was different. But yeah, I'm always for the growth and that progression. That's been a lot of the conversation tonight with MBB Jamili. It took me forever to learn what the fuck the MBB is.
What is it?
I believe it's Moneybag Boys.
Okay, I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, I believe. But hey, look, we're already at overtime. So, and nobody sent no money. So we're not gonna waste y'all time or let y'all continue to waste our time. Yeah, we finna get up out of here, man. October 5th.
Yes.
October 5th, Ready for the Lights tournament will start. Flyers are out, I believe. You already put the flyer out?
Yep, it's out.
Flyers is out. We will be sending out the invitations, letting y'all get the event and all that. We'll be doing that sometime next week. Pull up, come show some love. And with that being said, man, we are out of here. Peace.